Here we go. We're ready for racing action. The final event of the evening. It's Roy Seidel in car 71, the 78 of Eric Leclerc alongside. There's our green flag.
And the double point, double thunder, double trouble modifieds are off. Right at the front of this one, already a battle shaping up for that number 1 spot, the 71 of Seidel and the 78 of Eric Leclerc. He's had some great runs here in 96, and right now he's proven that as he's contending for that number 1 spot.
Well, no matter where you look, there are battles going on. Brian Schofield's been trying to make it 3 wide now since we started. Can't quite do it in the 09. And we're still going 2 by 2 pretty much through the pack.
And look at Rene Dupree in car number 90. This is not the car that she's been driving all season. And so far, she's doing a great job in that car. And that Manili's Catering, Featherstone and Gardens Trackside Magazine sponsored car. And now she got her eyes set on that second spot. And she'll try to make her way past the 71 of Seidel. But now Gallo, he's down low. He's challenging for that position as well. But another car number 9 of Richard Savory, he's starting to come on strong as well.
And it's Eric Leclerc holding on to that top spot after 5 laps, but Seidel not bowing down at all. He's hanging right with him. Feel pretty well stacked up behind him now. Leclerc drifts up just a little bit, but he still holds on to the top spot.
The man who currently rides second in the points stand, he challenges now for a position as he tries to make his way past the 67 of Papali. That is the 79 of Tom Jensen. Right in front there, another battle shaping up. That's the 47 of Rickett and the 40 York of Big Jim Hogan. But back up front, we got a barn burner here as the 71 of Seidel holding on, as well as the 78 of Leclerc. Rene Dupree now tries to work to the outside as now Dave Gallo makes it almost 3 wide off turn number 2 and down the backstretch. He'll back out of that one. Smart move there as they work it off turn number 4. Uh-oh, now Gallo comes together with the 71 of Seidel.
Good driving there, but we have a problem. It's Frank Litwell going around in turn 4.
Here they come off turn number 4. Green flag is out as Leclerc brings them back down once again. Now Rene Dupree, she's going to try to work to the inside in car number 90. She's going to try to take that spot away from the 71 of Seidel as they work down the backstretch. But right behind them, you got the 9 of Savory, and here comes car number 40, Orca Big Jim Holman.
Into the turn, it's Rene Dupuy looking for that opening around Eric Leclerc. Here they come. Leclerc going up, opening the door for Dupuy, and here she comes.
What a great job Rene Dupree is doing in car number 90 as she tries to work to the inside for that number 1 spot.
Off the turn, it's Houghton now running in 4th, followed by Riggin in the 47 car.
Further on back, the Reg now trying to make his way up to the front in car number 11. And now he battles with the 7 of Gallo. He'll take that spot away, no problem there. As the Reg is on the way to the front. But speaking of the front, car number 90 of Rene Dupree is in command right now of this one. But here comes the 9 of Savory. Savory all over her rear bumper, off turn number 4.
Savory still looking for that elusive first win. And he's trying to take over the rookie. Here he comes now, Savory to the inside, a bit for the lead, and Rene is equal to that challenge.
Savory down once again to the inside, and watching that battle going on, it's the 47 of Ted Riggett. But here comes car number 67 of Tony Papali. He's in that 4th spot, but right now, 9 of Savory will go into the number 1 spot, with Riggett now trying to follow suit in car number 47. Further on back, Jensen currently runs second in the point standing, tries to work to the inside.
Off the turn they come. The Reg running 6th is looking to move up a notch. He and Houghton almost come together. Jim opens the door, and here comes the Reg to the inside. And the Reg is now running in 5th place.
Yeah, he's dumping on his way to the front, no doubt about that one. Riggin now going for the lead off turn number 4 as he battles with the 9 of Savory. Riggin looking for his first win on the 1996 season in that International Auto Body. Mark's Auto Parts, Shares Automotive sponsored car. Back down to the line, Riggin is going to be in command. Savory now will have to follow his toe. Here comes Savory once again. He'll try to take a peek to the inside to take over that number 1 spot once again. but Riggett now shows the way in car number 47. But the man on the move is car number 11 of Reggie Ruggiero.
Now it's Tony Papali with a bid for the number 3 spot. Dupuy in the 90 trying to hold him off. Off the turn they come, and she's still in third. But once again, Papali ducks hard to the inside. Reg right behind now. Here's your battle for the number 3 spot. Papali to the inside, almost even with Dupuy.
Well, Renee Dupuy is having a great run in that car. She's never driven that car except when they got here today in practice. I talked to her, she says the car felt pretty good. So Renee Dupuy having a great run in car number 90. Now Papali will try to make a move to the inside and touch a little bit, as now that's going to open up the door for Ruggiero as he's trying to make it 3 wide, going down the backstretch. Here they come off turn number 4. Sabri's going to try to take over that number 1 spot once again. Papali now in car number 67 trying to take third away from Dupuy as they head down the backstretch. Ruggiero watching that battle going on.
And it's still a great battle between those 3. Sabri again has closed in on Riggett, so we may have a battle for the first spot coming up. Now it's the Reg getting by Dupuy and into 4th place. So now he'll face the challenge of getting around Tony Papali. The top group closing ever tighter as they move in on the slower traffic now.
Well, this one is still early, Raleigh.
Riggett safely by the Seidel car. Papali holding on to 3rd, but the Reg is right there.
Off turn number 2, it's still Riggett, Sabri, Papali, Ruggiero, Dupuy, Gallup, Jensen, and Schofield. Back down to the line, it's still the International Auto Body sponsored car.
Reg, here he comes. He's working that low groove as he always does to perfection. Into the turn. Sabri up high, opening the door for the Reg. Here he comes. On the inside, and the Reg now takes over 2nd place.
Currently 4th, it's the 67 Papali. He's watching them 3 battle in front of him. And currently 5th on the field, it's car number 90, Renee Dupuy. Richie Gallup starts to close in just a little bit in car number 28. And now Brian Schofield further on back tries to take a move to the inside of Jensen for position. Up front now, car number 11 of Ruggiero. He'll dice with the 47 of Riggett. The 2 are side by side as they come down to the stride. This is for the number 1 spot. Ruggiero, Riggett, side by side, off turn number 2. Ruggiero will put car number 11 into the front on lap number 34.
All right, there he is, back in front again. The Reg looking for another victory. He already has 4 here at Riverside.
That's right, Raleigh. He's looking for win number 5 here tonight.
9-12 out of the event, getting the black flag with a mechanical problem.
So it's Ruggiero, Riggett, Sabri, Papali, Dupuy, but here comes Gallup trying to work that inside. Let's see if he can make the move off turn number 4. Can't quite make the move. He'll have to fall back in line.
Coming up now to the halfway mark. Here comes the Reg. After 38 laps, the Reg is the man in the lead. Riggett trying to close that gap. No success as yet. Still, however, a long way to go.
No doubt about it, Raleigh. They come back down to the stripe. It's going to be Ruggiero, car number 11. Then it's Riggett, Sabri further on back. The M6 of Chris Kopech now is trying to make a move to the inside and take a spot away from Jensen as they head down the backstretch. Also trying to make their way up is car number 10A of Dan Avery. He'll try to take a peek to the inside of Kopech. Can't quite make the move. He'll have to fall back in line as well. Back up front, it's still car number 11 of Ruggiero in command of this one with Riggett 2nd. Then it's Sabri, Papali. Then it's car number 9, Renee Dupuy having a great run. And that Manili's Catering, Better Stone and Gardens, Trackside Magazine sponsored machine.
Now it's Gallup trying to get to the inside of Dupuy, but they holds him off that time by. Back down the backstretch they go. Riggett still trying to gain some ground on our leader. But the Reg is really pouring it on right now.
And Dupuy takes a spot away from the 67 of Papali. And here comes the 28 of Gallup. He's going to try to make a move to the inside as well. Two red machines battling for that spot. They're actually a maroon car and a red car. Battling for the spot is now Gallup. Made contact there. We'll have to keep our eye on that. Back up front. It's the, Rene Dupree will go around in car number 90, and that will bring out the caution. A tough race for Rene Dupree, who was having such a strong run.
But you never count them out, right? All right, the field starts to tighten up for the restart as Chris Kopech and Roy Seidel come out. Wayne Cole also in the 33, and they'll be at the back.
Here they go. Working it off turn number 4. Green flag is out as Ruggiero brings him down once again. Here comes the 9 of Savory. He's going to battle with the 47 of Rickett. Now on the backstretch, the two are side by side. Watching that battle going on. It's car number 28 of Richie Gallup. But right now, Gallup's going to have to worry about the 10A of Dan Avery. And now Avery's going to try to make a move to the inside off turn number 2.
Rickett, meanwhile, regains the second spot from Savory. Savory almost got him on that restart, but Rickett recovered very nicely. Here comes Avery again to the inside of Gallup. Into the turn they go, and Gallup still able to hold him off. They almost touch.
Christopher now tries to make a move to the inside. Now Christopher will pick up a spot from the 79 of Jensen, and here comes the 18 of Spires. He's going to try to make a move to the inside as well. Back up front, it's still the 11 of Ruggiero, but we got a good battle going on right in the middle of the pack between the 04 of Barabee and the 79 of Jensen. Those are your number 1 and number 2 point man right there.
Christopher's picked up 2 positions here already, so he's looking good in the 8th place now. Tom Jensen, our number 2 point man, overtakes Tony Papali in the 67. And Avery still working on Richie Gallup. Here he goes to the inside of Gallup one more time. No, sir. Gallup pulls him off. Uh-oh, Tony Papali. That was the reason he was dropping off the pace as he stalls up against the wall, and that's a 1-lap penalty. Ready for the restart. Here we go.
Here they come. Off turn number 4. Green flag is back out as the Ruggiero will lead them down once again. Savory now in that second spot, but here comes Rickett. He's all over the rear bumper of Savory, and now Rickett's going to try down low. Let's see if he can make that move stick. Can't quite make it. He'll fall back in line. Right behind them, good battle shaping up for that 4th spot between the 10A of Dan Avery and the 28 of Richie Gallup. The 2 run side by side, and watching that battle going on is Big Jim Houghton.
You betcha. Well, Gallup and Avery have been going at it a long time. Avery now backs out and gets in line behind Gallup. But you can bet he'll give it another try as they go along.
Caution out once again for a spin off of turn number 2. That's a 67 of Tony Papali. Okay, we're just about ready to go back to green. Single file restart. Is now here we come. Ruggiero will set the pace. Off turn number 4, green flag is back out, and they'll blast down the front stretch and down into turn number 1. Ruggiero in command. Off turn number 2, Savory follows suit, and it's Riggin, Gallup, Avery, Houghton, Schofield, Christopher, Spires,
our number 2, 1 and 2 point men are nose to tail right now. The 04 and 79.
And Rene Dupree trying to make her way past the 79 of Jensen. Dupree had a great run at the beginning of this race. Now she's coming back. Oh, little tap from the M6 there. Is now Kopech will try to make his way past car number 90. Remember, Kopech took on 2 tires. Let's see if that move's going to pay off. Back up front, it's still Ruggiero in command of this one as they come down to the stripe. But further on back, we got some good barn burners there as we got the 90 of Rene Dupree as she just takes a spot away from the 7 of Gallo. Here comes the M6 of Kopech. He'll try to make that same move as they work down the backstretch.
All right, off the turn, Brian Schofield working on Jim Houghton for the number 6 position right now. And Eddie Spires threatening Ted Christopher. Reg, meanwhile, has just pulled away. 57 laps to go. Correction, 17 laps remaining. Here they come now. Into the turn and out. And Reg holding on, but Savory being pressured again by Ted Riggett. Battle shaping up for the second spot again. Chris Kopech with that new rubber is really moving through the field. He just went by Jensen without any problem at all. Now he works on Dave Barabee. Kopech is hot. Look out for the M6.
No doubt about it. He tries to make a move to the inside of Barabee as they head down the backstretch. This is a problem off the backstretch.
Tally again having a problem.
61 laps show on the board when it comes down at 62 with Ruggiero your leader. Savory is second. Riggett all over the bumper though of the Savory machine as they head down the backstretch. Further on back, car number 90 of Renee Dupree now. Her next victim is car number 79 of Jensen. He currently runs second in the point standard as Dupree tried to make a move to the inside. Couldn't quite make that move stick that time. Here comes, oh, Chris Kopech. Chris Kopech, what a shot right in the back of the 13 of Ted Christopher as Christopher goes around. 65 laps on the board. Here they come. Off turn number 4. Green flag is back out as Ruggiero leads them off down to turn number 1. Savory is second. Riggett is third. Gallup fourth. Avery is fifth. Schofield sixth. And it's Hogan. Then it's Chris Kopech.
Now Kopech will switch lanes on Hope. As the rest of the field runs single file, Hope drifts up, opens it up for Kopech. Can't quite get through that time. Back in the back, Ted Christopher passed Eric Leclerc. Now here comes Kopech. He overtakes Jim Hope. And Kopech now runs in 7th place.
Well, Kopech is the man on the mission now. Got those two new tires on. Now his next is the 09 of Schofield.
That will not be an easy task.
No way. But let's see how he handles that. They head down the backstretch in turn number 3. Let's see if he can make it off turn number 4. It looks like he may have a run on him. Let's see. No, he'll have to fall back in line. Back up front, it's still Ruggiero. He's command of this one.
Gallup has his eyes on that 3rd spot under Ted Riggett. Off the turn, the Reg has just 4 laps to go. 4 laps for the Reg. Kopech gets by Schofield and now runs 6th. When they hit the line, here he comes. It'll be just 2 to go for the Reg. Down the backstretch. Reg easy. Here's the white flag. 1 to go for Reggie Ruggiero. Meanwhile, Dan Avery and Chris Kopech. And Kopech overtakes him. Here he comes, looking for the win. The Reg is across the line with the victory. 2nd is Savory, 3rd Riggett, 4th Gallup, 5th is Kopech, 6th is Avery. Well, there we have it, folks. A full night of racing action. We're sorry for the delays because of the fence damages on 2 occasions, but we certainly appreciate your bearing with us, and we certainly hope you'll be with us again, first of all, for the thrill show tomorrow night.
Well, he's out of the automobile. How about a big round of applause for Reggie Ruggiero, who picks up his 5th win on the 1996 season. In just a moment, we'll have a talk with the Reg as the Budweiser jacket goes on. Our good folks from Acme Auto Supply down here in Victory Lane with us, plus the good folks from Enfield Nissan Pontiac, who were the sponsors of tonight's event. And now the Reg will move down in front of the car that he just drove 75 laps to his 5th victory. Reggie, congratulations on a great run.
Thank you very much. Got to give a lot of credit tonight to the crew. This Raceworks chassis was just working flawlessly tonight. It could run on the top, run on the bottom. Goodyear gave us a good set of tires tonight. You know, they were well, how would they say, a perfectly matched set of tires, and car worked very well.
Now, by virtue of this win, you have a guaranteed starting spot at the Race of Champions at Oswego Speedway on September 15.
Thank you. We were probably planning on going there. I don't know what date that is. I don't know if Riverside Park is running that night or not, but we were planning on going anyway, so that's one feather in your cap because you don't have to go out and really hurt yourself trying to qualify when you're guaranteed.
Now, let's talk about your 7th in the points. This was double points.
We really can't worry about double points. I won't be here next Saturday. I have a commitment to run Holland Speedway in New York with the tour. We'll be here the following week, so I wish we could run 20 races. We'd have a good shot at the regional championship, but all in all, you know, we'll probably end up running 15 races, but you know, anything can happen. We have one more double point race, and the way the guys are running now, we got a shot at winning a championship here.
Now, your car seemed to handle on the inside, the low side. What do you contribute that to?
Just a good setup, and I've been racing here a lot of years, and many years, since, I should say this, 1976, and this racetrack's been very good to me, and I know all the little secrets there is to get around here, and it pays at the end, just experience.
Okay, Reggie Ruggiero picks up his 5th win on the 1996 season. Let's send it back upstairs.
Okay, and here's a rundown of the final order of finish for the race. Behind the Reg with the 9 of Savory, the 47 of Riggin, the 28 of Gallup, the M6 of Kopak, the 10A of Avery in 6th place, followed by the 09 of Schofield, the 04 of Barabee, 4 New York of Houghton, the 79 of Jensen. In 11th spot, the 18 of Spires, followed by the 90 of Dupuis, the 2X of Summers, the 44X of Principe, and the 7 of Gallo. 16th place to the 13 of Christopher, the 33 of Cole, the 78 of Leclerc, 71 of Seidel, the 19 of Burrows, the 67 of Papali, and the 2 of Le 12.